We've compiled a list of 11 of the most perplexing queries scientists are still unable to solve. Subscribe to this channel for more mysteries, so you don't miss out on future videos. 1. What is the most common material in the universe? What makes up the cosmos is a simple inquiry that remains unresolved. It turns out that all the stars in all the galaxies in the universe are insufficient to account for everything that exists. Most of the matter in the cosmos remains unseen, untouchable, and unexplored to this day. It's called dark matter, and despite decades of looking for it, scientists still don't know what it is. 2. What lives in the twilight zone of the ocean? As you dive deeper into the ocean, less and less sunlight comes through. And you reach the twilight zone about 200 meters below the surface. Our knowledge of these black depths lessens when the sun fades nearly totally out of view. This part of the ocean is vital. It's probable that there are more fish in the twilight zone than in the rest of the ocean. It's probable that there are more fish in the twilight zone than in the rest of the ocean. 3. What happened to Venus? The best word to describe the surface of Venus, the second planet from the Sun, is hellscape. It's the hottest planet in the solar system, with a temperature of 900 degrees Fahrenheit, thanks to an almost entirely carbon dioxide atmosphere. A volcanic landscape with razor-sharp lava flows is enveloped in clouds of highly caustic sulfuric acid. The pressure on Venus's surface is roughly 92 times that of sea level on Earth, which is particularly crushing. Some scientists believe Venus was previously similar to Earth, with a liquid water ocean similar to those that support life on our planet. Venus and Earth are planetary siblings. Despite the fact that they were created at the same time and from the same materials. Venus is apocalyptic and dreadful in every sense. The planet is a paradise. So, why do we have a paradise right next to a paradise that has vanished? There are two main theories to consider. One theory is that Venus was roasted to death by the sun. The second is that volcanoes did. The truth remains unsolved. 4. What kind of animals will we see in the future? It's hard to know how evolution will unfold in the future. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Biologists and other specialists have considered this question seriously as to what creatures might look like a million years from now. A question that remains unanswered. Instead, we should consider how humans are affecting our surroundings right now and how will that impact the future life on Earth. 5. What are the causes of Alzheimer's disease? Despite decades of research, there is no cure for Alzheimer's disease. A neurodegenerative disease that causes dementia, and no very effective therapies. Why? For starters, experts do not have a clear knowledge of the disease's cause. For years, the prevailing hypothesis has been that Alzheimer's disease is caused by amyloid protein buildups in the brain, which effectively generate plaques. Drugs that are known to us don't appear to be very effective in fighting the condition. Some scientists believe Alzheimer's researchers have been excessively concentrated on this one idea, ignoring other possible causes, such as viral infections. 6. How is slime mold, a brainless yellow sludge, so clever? Slime mold is a fascinating organism that is both simple and complex. They are single-celled organisms in the strictest sense. However, numerous individual slime mold cells can fuse together to form a massive mass capable of, well, thinking. Slime mold can solve mazes and seems to be able to make risk-benefit decisions. There's even evidence that slime mold can keep track of time. They do this all without a brain or even a single brain cell. Whatever mechanism allows slime mold to solve these problems, it's evolved in a manner different from humans. How exactly do they do this? And what can it teach us about the nature of intelligence? A question remains unanswered. 7. What is the oldest age a person can reach? Is the first person to live to the age of 150 still living today? We have no idea. In most parts of the world, the average human lifespan has increased over the decades. But it's unclear whether this trend will continue. Is it possible for a person to live into their second century? It's possible that the technology and medicine needed to make this viable are already in the works. However, if it succeeds, it will raise troubling concerns for societies to address. The question is still unanswered. 8. Is COVID-19 the only one with long-haul symptoms? For weeks or months after their initial infection has gone, millions of people throughout the world have been dealing with long-term symptoms of COVID-19. These long-haul symptoms, according to some scientists, are not specific to COVID. Instead, they claim that many forms of viral infections can cause long-term symptoms that are frequently overlooked by doctors. What's the link between all of these long-distance symptoms? The answer is still not found. 9. Why don't doctors have a better understanding of endometriosis? Endometriosis causes tissue comparable to that seen inside the uterus to develop elsewhere in the body. It's a long-term illness that can be excruciatingly uncomfortable. Despite this, experts are unsure what causes it, and treatment choices are limited. Worse, many patients with endometriosis discover that their complaints are dismissed by clinicians. Accurate diagnosis can take years, and research into the disorder has been underfunded. 10. What is the purpose of anuses, or, for that matter, butts? We didn't even realize we wanted to know the answer until we heard scientists explain how the appearance of the anus was crucial in animal evolution. Animals had to consume and waste through the same hole before the anus appeared. The anus made the system more efficient, allowing animal life on Earth to expand and take on new shapes and forms. However, scientists don't have a clear picture of evolutionary history. They don't know which creature was the first to create the anus, or when. It's quite difficult to analyze something that must be millions of years old and hasn't been fossilized. 11. What is ball lightning, exactly? People have been telling stories for millennia about enigmatic light orbs that glow, crackle, and hover eerily during thunderstorms. They've been seen in houses, rural places, cities, airlines, and even passing through windows. Ball lightning normally lasts only a few seconds, and it's hard to know where or when it'll strike. You can't search down ball lightning and be certain that you'll locate it. Instead, you are discovered by ball lightning. They appear to be from another planet, yet scientists believe they are very much from this one. Ball lightning is the name for these apparitions, and they are one of the most intriguing meteorological phenomena on the planet. Many people have witnessed it, but scientists aren't sure where it originates from. This hasn't stopped them from attempting to manufacture it in their laboratories, though. Have you seen any of these ball lighting before? Give us your feedback in the remarks below. This ends the 11 Mysteries episode. Subscribe to our channel to get notified of future similar videos. Thank you for watching.